We love beers.
We love finance.
And we love more beers.
Together, we're Finance on Tap.
I'm Dan.
I'm Baxter.
And I'm Nathaniel.
And this podcast is for people that love beers and want to learn about finance. So let's get into today's episode. All right, let's go. We're back. Finance on Tap. Here we go. And here we go. As we promised, we are reviewing a new beverage today. And I must say, I chose this one. Me. This is my BBC, big black can. It is called Black Flag Brewing. This one is Rage Juicy Pale Ale. And before we open it,
Can we get the camera to see this one? I think the camera's
Can I say something?
Yeah.
As the previous one matched the previous chooser, this one matches the current chooser as well.
Well, that's
Rage Juicy Pale.
I am pretty angry sometimes.
Oh,
But
and you're juicy and pale?
No, just the photo. is
sometimes
Oh,
You're a
right.
bit of
Okay,
a-
I'm with you.
a skeleton. Anyway,
Let me get these open.
wait. I just wanted to say my pirate joke. How do you know if you're a pirate? You just
There's no-
are. Sorry. Okay.
I see what you did there.
Ah, good one.
So, so.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Ready?
ASMR.
3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh. All those people that listen to ASMR. Well, you got
What? I'm gonna get in here like a.
Today will be.
We just lost our one subscriber. This is the 100% lost our. Wow, it's a bit strong. Yeah. The last episodes are Tripper drink, the jungle trip or whatever.
Juicy Trip.
The juicy trip. That one was. It tasted less alcoholic than this one does, even though this one's a lot less alcoholic.
I like the can, though. The can is actually... Well, it's funky because, you know...
It's the black and red.
It's the black and red. Well, they are my favorite colors, as you can tell.
Black flag.
No, me hearty. It kind of... A couple of these would probably turn you into a pirate, to be fair.
Yeah. Who's your favorite pirate?
Well, what's his name? Johnny Depp.
Captain Jack
Is he a real
Sparrow.
pirate, though?
No, okay. Favorite pirate? We talk One Piece right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. Anime.
Yeah,
You're a
you
bit of
got-
an anime boy, hey?
No, everyone likes One Piece. One Piece is cool.
One Piece is cool.
I'm
I've seen
telling-
the live action one.
But
That's
no,
pretty
One
fun.
Piece, the pirates are actually like Blackbeard and all that. Like
Yeah,
they've got
Blackbeard.
the. I'm not up to date on One Piece.
Why
I
is
watched
it-
a little
It's so
bit on it.
unfair, right? Yeah. Sorry to cut you off there, Baxter, but you know the famous pirates. You're right; they were like Blackbeard, Redbeard, Peg Leg, all that kind of stuff. What about the pirates that had no beard? It's not fair. I can't grow a pirate.
What about Peg
I can't
Leg?
grow a pirate.
Peg
I
Leg
can't
doesn't
grow a
sound like he had
beard.
a beard. Peg Leg didn't have a beard.
Yeah, I swear to God, he had a beard.
Well, I mean, he's not known for his beard.
Yeah.
I think he's known for
My favorite
his
pirate
peg.
is Captain Hook from Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
Great little show. Great little show. Different kind of pirate.
Yeah, Blackbeard. Fun fact about Blackbeard, right? So Blackbeard actually, after he kind of developed his name, he was not actually known for violence. He wouldn't.
Yeah,
And I could be wrong here, but from what I was reading, he did kill his fair share of people, but he would more so just use like, but he would more so just use his name. I'd be like, as Blackbeard and just like, I'm out of here, like that kind of thing. They wouldn't actually, like he wouldn't actually get into that many fights because people wouldn't bother wasting their time with it.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
There was this pirate. I don't know what his name was, but he would light the end of his beard on fire as like war tactics. I don't know if you've seen that one.
That's
You've heard
Captain
of it?
Flamo.
Brother, watch Pirates of the Caribbean or
No,
something.
he would like light it, and it's like
I was like,
I've seen a picture.
and there's
Have you ever lit
another
hair
pirate,
before? That
and
stinks.
he commands a ship that sails under the ocean, and he's got a whole army of like
There's
squids
this
and
one
stuff.
with orange hair, and he goes,
Captain Gingerbeard.
Oh, you talking about Pirates of the Caribbean?
"No, he's got orange hair," and he goes, "He has a I'm a
Being.
like a thing." And he's like, "Oh,
Caribbean.
who lives in a pineapple under the sea?"
There's no way around that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about SpongeBob?
talking about
Yeah,
That's
he's in
actually
the
good.
beginning. Come on,
Oh,
the viewers
no.
will know that one.
Oh, that's funny.
Awesome.
I'm keeping it wholesome over here.
Okay.
It's so funny because I get called Patrick, and you know my best mate TK is SpongeBob. It's quite funny. Anyway, we digress.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Surely that's more of a-
This is actually not too bad. I don't mind this.
Yeah.
I was just looking. I was stretching my neck.
Yeah. Hey, you right? You okay?
I was reading the thing.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
What's happening in the property market?
Wow, that was such a smooth introduction into it.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice we started talking about it.
It's going to be the 1st of October. Very, very soon.
How soon's very soon? Today is the
30th.
Yeah, that's crazy because the last week's episode was also on the 30th, which we coincidentally wore the same clothes to.
That's crazy. But it's pretty cool. So what's the changes? 1st of October. It's kicking off. Do you think, like, because there's so much speculation about what's going to happen as soon as the 1st of October kicks.
What is the speculation?
Well, everyone's got their own opinions about things. Right now, before we digress into that, but 1st of October is kicking off. What's your theory about what the market's going to do? What are interest rates going to do? What's going to happen? It's so funny because you just like what was yesterday, one of the agents in the office goes,
Oh, yes.
If I was to have
What's going to happen, Dan?
3 years, what do you think the interest rate's going to do?
Bro, I
Was
like to
it?
play.
Was it 3
Yeah,
years?
that was to.
Yeah.
I like to play Yahtzee too. Like, let's roll some dice. Eh?
Yeah, what's going to happen in 3 years?
What's
What's the
gonna
interest
happen?
rate in 3 years?
Which is so fair because, at the end of the day, people are investing, they want to buy, they want to get some sort of educated feedback. But like the reality is, I mean, who's to know? You can sort of have an educated guess.
I think if you're questioning what the interest rate is going to be in 3 years, you're asking the wrong questions.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
What would you ask then? What's the interest rate going to
What are my goals in 3 years? Right?
Okay.
What do I want to
Oh
achieve with
my
property
God.
in 3 years? And how can
That's
Mr. Daniel
crazy. Wow.
Woodrow assist me on that journey,
Yeah. Captain Nemo?
What'd you
Captain.
say? Say I'm like an investor, and I'm like, Dan, I want to buy another property in 3 years.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Come and see me in 3 years. Keep saving.
Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
keep saving. What can you do? I can't.
can you buy a property now? You might have
Yeah.
equity to do it. It's very good. Like, speak to a buyer's agent or a property investment strategist, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you can buy a property now, buy one. Use the equity. You probably got equity to do it in 2 or 3 years. Who knows? But like at the end of the day, you're either like doing it or you're working towards it. Like, and that's why, like, I see a lot of brokers, especially on online forums, which I will not name, but we all know. And the brokers are in there. I saw one like post a screenshot or something that they typed and sent to like the local MP about their opinion on a grant, and I'm like, bro, like, I'm a broker. I do a lot. Like, stay in your lane. Like,
You can only do so much.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. We're there to support our clients, enabling the purchase. But like that kind of stuff, we can't. We don't have a crystal ball, right?
Can I ask something? I want to break it down
Well, you may.
even simpler.
Thank you for asking.
Why property specifically? What's so good about property, Baxter? Like, why would I invest in property?
Because you need property. Like, it's one of those things that is like everything comes and goes, but your requirement to live somewhere doesn't. And I mean, maybe at the point where we're like Futurama kind of style, like laid down in like a little bed, or like Matrix kind of style, we're laid in a bed that gets like shoved in a drawer and like living in some alternative, like until that point in time, which, you need that. It's kind of like, it's a necessity, and it doesn't matter. And as population grows, which it does, and especially as like in Australia, we're seeing a huge incline in demand residentially. Like you just, as population grows, there's one thing that is going to always grow with that, and that's demand for housing.
100%. But like in saying that, like everyone's investment strategy is different. You don't have to just make your goals property. Like that's why we've got, financial planners, and we've got a professional network around us that can help with investment strategies. There's people that are buying businesses and shares, and, everyone's investment strategy is a little bit different. They might not jump into the property market, but as Baxter says, the property market is something that's always theoretically going to be there.
There's people that will use the property market. They own a house. Some people will go and just focus on paying their house down. Some people will, as soon as they've got equity to do so, they'll leverage their equity and buy another property.
Exactly.
Some people will leverage their equity and go buy shares. Like the main thing is it's an enabler for
Yeah.
you to take that next step.
Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about it.
And I think that's really cool. Like the one thing, I think I was reading something. I know it sounds really weird that I was reading something about, you know, the top people in the country that are you know, quite wealthy, but they actually use debt to get wealthy. I found that really, really interesting, you know, whether they're like recycling debt and,
Good debt.
you know, creating a good debt. I thought that was really, really cool.
I think for me, it's like if I could invest in something, anything, and I know that in 5, 10, 15 years, it's going to be more than it's worth than I bought it, it's going to be property, right?
Pokemon cards.
The property.
Release the property. Although Pokemon cards are going off.
All right.
One Piece
I'll
cards. One Piece.
I'll tell you, Pokemon cards. I haven't gone in ages. I when I was younger, I got them. And then at the start of the year, when like Johnny's a real estate agent that works alongside us, his weapon. Johnny and I went through a little phase, and we just randomly would like get these cards, and they were like super hard to get. I bought this card from a vending machine in the valley, and I wasn't at the valley. I was I drove there.
Oh, okay.
There's a vending machine in there. I got a. It's like it was
That's commitment, man.
It was like $11 pack, and I got a $700 card from it.
Damn.
Yeah, I got it now. It's just in like a binder. I collect them. I bought like maybe like a month with Johnny. I was buying them, and now I got like this binder, and I got this binder worth like $1,000 because of that one card.
That's crazy. It's funny. You look throughout the years, and you just see what people. You know, I think collecting is a crazy thing. It's a good hobby. You know, you look at so many things, and I think back in the day, people used to collect stamps. I don't know if that's still a thing.
Back in the day,
Coins.
Like,
Those
you know,
first
get the
ones?
mint coin that just come out, and it's like, you know,
you
Pokemon
would be
cards.
around when stamp collecting was a thing.
What's been your greatest investment? Speaking about investments.
I think for me, it has been property.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been property because, you know, and obviously business. You know, so I'm being pretty fortunate with that.
Nice.
But with those two connected, I've been able to, and I've got some amazing real estate agents around me as well that give me some great advice in terms of leveraging the market at the right time, selling. So I've now got into the place I've wanted to be by
Use
buying
referral code Woodrow.
use referral code Woodrow.
Woodrow 1, black flag to receive.
Black Black flag Woodrow 1.
But here's the thing though,
Yeah.
right? Because you look, I you know, it's funny because I don't get to stop and actually look back and go, you know, how's my journey been? I mean, I don't have 50 million properties, but that's just a different journey. But you look at what I did. First home buyer, I just got into the market, right? Got into the market and then sold, used that equity to buy again,
Yeah.
right time.
How much had your property
And you
increased?
sugared Danny for a little bit.
Yeah, I looked after some people, but
That was a satire, by the way.
Yeah, it was good job.
Just to give the viewers some perspective,
Yeah.
right? When you bought your property and when you sold it,
yeah,
how much equity, and what's the time frame? What does that look
I
like?
think it was only a few years. I can't remember.
So in a few years,
Yeah,
right?
in a few years, I was able to purchase in a pretty decent suburb and
Yeah.
have a 20% deposit.
Bang.
You know, but it was over
The power of property.
5 years or something.
I'll talk about my worst one. My worst one.
Your worst one, yeah?
I don't know if you guys know it. So, and I had a mate that tipped me this, and then I was so bullish on it. You guys know Jake Paul, right? I know it was Logan Paul.
I've heard this name. Is he
Logan
the boxing
Paul.
guy or the other one?
No. So Jake Paul did the boxing. Logan Paul was the wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
And
They started doing Vines.
and this is when like your peak of crypto, like when
Oh, you're right.
the NFTs were going crazy, all that kind of stuff. And like Logan Paul essentially announced that he was gonna make this NFT game called Crypto Zoo. And basically what happened is you would and I'm still in like the Discord servers and basically it actually was a super cool idea on paper. And it was a couple of years back now. So excuse me if any of this is a little bit inaccurate, but more or less basically you would buy NFTs which were the eggs with crypto with zoo token.
Yeah.
And then with your zoo token,
Yeah.
you could then buy an NFT, which would be an egg, but then you could like trade or like cash in your egg NFT, and that would then crack into an animal.
Yeah, but you don't know what it was, right?
But the animal would be a mix. So it might be like a girelephant, which would be a giraffe mixed with an elephant kind of thing. It was like these crazy like AI mixed animals. And it had like obviously Logan Paul shilling it. It looked crazy. It actually looked like a lot of fun. Like you buy NFTs, you can sit on the eggs, or you can like. So I think the eggs were a bit like $1,000 each or something on
So if
release.
you sat on these eggs, would they hatch?
Well, at the time, but yeah, you could hatch them whenever, but because like there's like rarer and like you got NFTs from the eggs.
Yeah.
So like you might hatch girelephant might be a common animal to hatch, but then you could get like a sharkicken, which would be like a shark kitten or something.
I feel like we're going back to Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like that kind of thing, except with NFTs, but you didn't know what you were buying. Yeah, like that kind of thing. And the hype around it was crazy. And again, like I might have explained that wrong, but like it's more or less that. And I remember like for a month straight, it was like get paid, buy as much zoo token as I can, buy as much zoo token as I can. And then the day it come out, I was going to an open home to help out one of the agents. I'd pull over on the side of the road, wait in queue, and buy as many eggs as I can. I think I only got like 2 eggs and the rest was zoo token. And it went ballistic for a period of about, and this is my first ever time of hearing of a rug pull. It went ballistic. So I've had all that stuff, and you could buy zoo token about 2 months or a month or whatever before the eggs dropped.
Yeah.
And I had heaps of zoo. Probably would have been like 5 or 6 grand a zoo at that point, which is a lot at that point in time. And then the zoo, when the eggs went out, went mental. It like quadrupled in price, probably more than that. It went crazy. And then the eggs came out. The eggs immediately, because it was so hard, there was only a limited amount of eggs you get at a time. Between the whole release, the eggs dropped. The eggs went ballistic as well, and then he rug pulled it. He just till this day has never acknowledged it. Logan Paul rug pulled the entire thing. It's all worth peanuts now. It's worth like cents.
Did you sell?
Did you sell? You still
I
holding
got
out?
shafted on it.
Oh no!
That's all right.
Don't
I got a story that
Logan
will lift
Paul.
you up.
I got done by Logan Paul.
Logan
I'm
Paul
sure a lot
did
of
you?
people did, by the sounds of it.
Unbelievable.
Oh well. What's
My
yours?
best investment has always been and always will be myself.
Oh, that's
How you like that?
Deep, man. That
You
is
always
deep.
As within, so without.
I have to give it to Nathaniel.
Well done.
He always
That's
pulls
deep.
through with the deep stuff.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Explain. I
Explain
love this.
why are you always like people think Nathaniel? People think he's deep. Why do they think that?
Because I think, honestly, struggle builds character.
Yes.
All right. And I think
So you struggled to get deep, or like because you're deep?
I think I have character because I have struggled.
You know what? I see that. Yeah.
I think, and that makes everyone unique in their own way.
Yeah, it does.
All right. And I respect that everyone has their own story, up and down. I think we're getting too deep now. Let's bring it back to the surface for a little bit.
No, there's nothing wrong
But
with
yeah, that's my biggest investment. I think that's allowed me to help other people through my own experiences and failures and successes.
that. I think, I think you hit the nail on the head, man, because you may be getting deep, but at the end of the day, you can't help someone if you can't help yourself. And that's just life.
Yeah.
So yeah, well done, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are you going to say something?
Spit it out, Baxter. Come on then.
You sound like you want to say something.
Hit us with a client story how you've helped someone.
Yeah.
This
How I
week.
help someone this
Come on.
week.
We'll all go around.
It's only Tuesday, bro. What have I done recently? We're doing a lot at the moment, right? We got a heap going on. I'd probably say the most recent success story we've had would be going from. So this is stuff that I deal with a lot, right? It's like this is an ongoing client success story that I have because it's the kind of client that I handle a lot, and it's people that are like anywhere from thinking they can't do anything because of their position on paper and using like old data compared to what their reality is now. And then there's people that have only ever had, and it's surprising. There's so many brokers out there and there's so many banks out there, and they just like, if they can't say an interest rate that they feel like is the best thing, then they think they don't have the business. And like having clients come through like I literally won this week, and he's trying to get his third property.
Yeah.
His income is moderate, but like he's very good with his money, and he's told by his bank, he's been told by 2 other brokers that he won't be able to buy another thing until his income goes up. He got told essentially to double his income. Like quote from the other broker, double your income.
Wow.
And like I spoke to him and I was like, I'm never going to tell you to double your income. Like I'll give you, if that happens, awesome. But like I'm going to give you like either this is what you can do right now and this is how you can get there, so that you've actually got something to work with, not something unrealistic. At that point in time. And yeah, like we to I guess kind of put it back in the other guy's face, we doubled his borrowing capacity that was given. He went from like 350k that he was told. He's like, essentially, unless you want to spend 350k, you're not spending anything for the next X amount of time until your income goes to this. And it's because the other broker was too scared to say, on our lender panel, what a higher interest rate's going to be and a different strategy around it will achieve them. And this guy here ended up getting, it's like $700,000 borrowing capacity.
Wow.
That's so good. But you know what? It's funny that you say that, and, without, putting down anyone else. And I know that's not our intention.
I didn't mean it in that way.
No, of course not. Of course not. And I know, obviously I know that. But it's interesting because what the shift for us was, and it was very, very difficult. You remember back in the early days, was actually having the brutal conversations. In like a way of going, this is the strategy.
Yeah.
Because it's not nice. Like if you were to go, if someone's come to you and go, I can't get this loan. It's like, and then because they would feel that their world's ended. But it's so cool, right?
One of the biggest clicking points for me, and how I realized like the kind of area I wanted to be in, which I do borrowing capacity quite well, but it's not just that. But like, what was when I realized I think I was speaking to you about it, I was speaking to the client about it, and I was so nervous talking to the client and then being told that they have this like wildly better interest rate, but then me talking to the client being like, I'm going to propose to you like literally 1% higher interest rate, but I'm going to propose to you like a double the value property. And like the reaction that I got from the client, and it was actually so fortunate because the first time I had this conversation was face to face with the client.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a phone call or something. I genuinely got a raw reaction about this.
Right.
And it was crazy because I genuinely saw them sit there and they weren't like disgusted at their higher interest rate. They weren't upset. Their reaction was like ecstasy. They were like, this investment that I have like smiled upon, like manifested, there's a way for me to do it.
Yeah.
I've been told no, I've been told no, I've been told no. And this isn't like I know that this is going to be the thing for me and it's a part of my plan.
Yeah.
And this guy was so happy about it. Like,
that's so good. And it just takes a few more seconds and just explain it in a different way rather than saying no. But didn't you, before we keep going, because we can't keep going, what's this game? Didn't you have a game for us?
I have a game for us this week. And I think it's slightly better than the last week's game. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play Guess the Bank. Now, with Guess the Bank, essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out to you facts about a bank or a lender.
Yeah.
And you get 3 guesses each. You have to yell out like meh or make a sound or something before you want to make the guess. And you make the guess. Whoever's the first one to guess it, the loser has to finish a entire fresh black flag drink. And as sorry, I should add context here. In our office, we have a professional boxer who trialed recently for the Olympics, right? He is unreal. And what we're going to do is we're going to get him in here and you're going to have to punish a beverage while getting smacked in the stomach by this boxer.
Drink the beverage first, then get smacked?
No, both at the same time.
Jesus.
So
wait, can I do this one since you guys?
No, because
you led last time.
I don't care. I did the work for it. Yeah, so you're going to be on the receiving end. Next week, you can come with a bank to play the game on. So out of you two, this is a pretty big thing. Loser is going to have to punish a whole beer while getting punched in the stomach by a professional boxer. If you spill the beer,
I think it's the breathing technique, the punishing and then hitting. It's going to be interesting.
If you spill the beer, you will still have to finish the remainder of it. You have to do a shot after as well.
Yeah, right.
We will do
Pints
this on a
tap,
Friday
let's
afternoon,
go.
so it's responsible because we don't want to interrupt the
Yep,
week.
Of course not.
Anyway, so what we're going to do here, I have a few different lenders.
And drink responsibly.
All right, Dan.
All right, let's go.
So
Let's do it.
I think, let's have a look here. I've got a few different ones that I think are quite fun.
Mm.
So to guess, again, you have to go beep.
Yeah.
Do we have
Can I
to?
get a practice beep?
I'll be a
Beep.
bing bong.
Bing bong.
There we go.
that's
Bing
my
bong. We got
one.
bing bong. I'll accept that. Bing bong. And then what have we got?
Meep.
No.
Come on, give us something more interesting.
Okay. Woo!
Woo.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo!
Bing bong.
Woo!
Bing bong. Woo. Bing bong. Nice.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
But I can steal it. Like if he
No.
gets it wrong.
If,
No,
if he
no.
guesses, but
Yeah.
if he says bing bong, then you can't steal it. He gets the answer.
Okay, but if he gets it wrong, that's it.
But if he gets it wrong, no. So you get
So then
two
he gets
guesses each. You
minus.
get two. You have to be confident. You get two.
All right.
One mistake, and then second guess. If you get it wrong, you're all over.
All right, let's go.
All right, here we go. The bank begun in Australia in 1969 as a subsidiary of a British merchant bank. The headquarters is in Sydney's CBD. It's heavily involved in infrastructure and asset management worldwide. It's one of the largest infrastructure investors on the planet. It played a major role in financing toll, roads, airport, and utilities internationally.
Damn.
Its wealth division was once one of the biggest financial adversaries networks in Australia. It's known for its strong bonus culture and investment banking
I
reputation.
feel like, yeah, go. Go on. You said bing bong.
It's a bing bong. It's all or nothing here. We get one more, I guess. Investment banking is
Macquarie.
Macquarie. It is.
Oh.
Bang.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's good.
Nice.
I was tossed there, but I was like investment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As soon as that investment, the
Come
next
on
one
now.
was going to give it away. It's ASX listed as a top 20
Yeah,
company.
yeah. Well done.
Nice juice.
Good job.
I like that.
And then this one after, they were known historically as the Millionaires Factory.
Beautiful. They're good. Great bank, by the way.
I love Macquarie actually.
Great bank.
Great
Great
bank.
But you know what's greater? We will now get to watch Dan take gut punches from an Olympic trialist.
Let's go.
Shout out, John.
Oh, yeah.
While drinking next week's beverage of choice, which hopefully we get a comment on and we don't have to choose ourselves.
Let's do it.
If not, I will make a YouTube alias
Well,
and comment on it
looks
myself.
like we're all going to Wednesday's 5:30 class.
So what, you're going to punish the beer at 5:30 in the morning?
Yep.
On a Wednesday.
Could have to. We'll
Don't you
have to
have
bring,
it?
we'll have to bring John along to
Well,
the
well,
podcast.
yeah.
Next one, we can bring John along and he can make a 10-minute cameo. We can introduce himself.
Yeah.
We can put like a cool montage of him like throwing hands and
Yeah.
then he can throw hands at your stomach while you drink a beer.
Sounds great.
Good
That's
work.
awesome.
That's
Good work.
it.
Yeah.
Was it investment that gave it away?
It was. I was honestly, investment did give it away. Macquarie is an investment bank. I know they're international. But I didn't know they were British. That's wild.
Yeah, I didn't know the British. I was
And
thinking
the toll roads. That was interesting
Yeah.
fact.
There you
It
go.
makes sense. They are like the millionaire thing for me.
I just know.
I thought they
that-
were a tech bank, but yeah,
No,
I think
that
investment.
Macquarie
Yeah.
is like when you think when I think investment, I think Macquarie. Macquarie is like
investment banking.
that.
There you go. Well, just know that I will take the reins of the next questionnaire
Damn, I was going to say that.
because I'm obviously taking the punishment and
All right, yes,
I'll accept
fair
it
enough.
gracefully.
That's fair. I think whoever loses the challenge of the week they can do the question for the next
Yeah.
one.
There you
Okay. No, the winner should do that.
go. What?
You're
No. No.
Delulu without
You're
a
the
Salulu.
You're the reigning champion
I
right
always
now.
have a
You're the
Salulu
reigning
for any-
champion. So, no, that's good. But before we quickly wrap up, obviously, what do you think the rates are going to do? I know everyone's going to be wondering. 1st of October is coming. What's your thoughts? What's going to happen?
I'll go first on this one. I think they will hold
I'm feeling that too.
because of all the speculation at the moment
Yeah.
up in the air. October 1, woo, for some buyers. I
Gonna be
think
great.
everyone's saying the market's going to go off, but I think it's going to be steady. You
Yeah.
know, Jan 1, maybe moving forward into 2026, it'll obviously go up. But yeah, I think
You reckon
it's all smoke in the air at the moment, I reckon.
smoke and mirrors?
Yeah.
Smoke in the air.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. What do you think, Bax?
The cash rate's one of those things that it changes a lot for capacity. It changes a lot for market. But when I work with clients, if their only if their thought process is around the cash rate, then I'm probably not working with them. So for me, it's not a big topic of conversation. Like, I like the people. No, honestly, like the clients I'm working with, they're like, if they get a cash rate drop, it's cool. It's a bit of a cherry on top, but they're not focused on that.
Yeah,
it's not something that they're sitting there like counting down the days for. It's not like, then gosh, and it is a big thing for a lot of people having a bit more money in the pocket and being able, especially being able to put that money towards the loan, especially for like your first home buyers and stuff, and being able to pay it off sooner. But like, it's not. I don't sell myself on the cash rate. I don't sell myself.
What do you think it's going to do though? You haven't answered the question.
Well, it doesn't. Like I'm not respectful. I'm not.
So you're saying flip a coin?
Honestly, yes, but because at the same time, like if I wanted to, you can go like for example, I used to make videos on this. You can go on the ASX. You can go on the ASX website, and there literally is a market right now for if the cash rate will sustain itself, go higher or go lower.
So you wouldn't be opposed
if
to
you
it
want,
going up?
I can pull it. I can give you the live data right now.
When's the next cash rate getting announced?
Look,
it's the second Tuesday of every month.
Okay, so we're gonna go. It's holding.
Yes.
Baxter, what are you saying?
Is it the first Tuesday, second Tuesday, right?
So is Baxter saying it's going to go up?
Like,
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care. So
you wouldn't be opposed to it going up.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that.
Would you be opposed? Yes or no?
I'm saying no.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Not at all. But I think it's great that it goes down, and I think it's great that it helps.
But do you think it will go up in this case?
But what if it goes up? Would you be opposed?
Okay, well, here I can literally give it to you.
All right, ladies and
the
gentlemen.
trading day rate right now, as of the 29th of September, according to the Australian Security Exchange website, is that we have 96% chance of no change and a 4% chance of a decrease to 3.35%.
Yeah, but what do you think?
Oh, I'm going to agree with the ASX website. This is literally the asx.com.au.
I was trying to...
Don't believe everything you see.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you right now. Like, I'm not qualified to give an opinion greater than that.
Yeah, but if you were to take a guess...
Inflation data.
96%. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to take the favorite.
It's going to go down.
It's going to go up.
No, I'm saying 96% is going to stay the same. Okay. There's not even a percentage market for it.
I guess we can't go with... I'll make him scull a drink on the next episode if he does that.
I think if it does anything but that, you got to scull a drink then.
Well, I'm just... Mate.
That is fine. But I think we wrap it up there. Awesome week of podcasts, which is epic.
Great week.
I'm so glad we filmed twice this week.
So good. 1st of October, all the changes coming in. If you are a first home buyer, please reach out.
The plug. Here it is. It's the plug.
Or even if you're not a first home buyer,
if you're not.
If you've got finance plans, property plans.
The market's changing.
You want to do some things before the end of the year?
Even if you have a home loan already and you need to refinance, please help us fund this podcast. Help us fund this podcast, damn it.
Please.
No, it's so exciting to get into the market because I know I'm meeting with a lot of first home buyers in the next couple of weeks that are jumping in now because of the changes. It's awesome.
And we've already got some inquiries because of this podcast, hey?
Happy days. So good. So keep
inquiry.
The reach is happening. Yeah. So share, like, and subscribe.
100%. If you want to see us drink the beer of choice.
Yep.
If you want to hear some finance news and some actually useless facts from Baxter, Nathaniel, and myself, we'd love you to follow along.
If you have a topic that you want to discuss with us,
Before we go, I think Nathaniel, as a closer, close for us.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us something crazy and close with it.
Something crazy.
Yeah, I want to hear because you always do those quotes. Those like, you know what? I can't even think on the top of my head. It's like it's like.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like those ridiculous quotes. Go, give us one to close with. He's a bit shy right now. He's so good at quotes.
Put me on the spot.
Go, come on, give us one.
What do you want to quote about? Anything?
You know what I mean? Like the ones that you do, it's like,
the
day is not over until it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's Okay. I actually got a settlement today.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about it because this one, first home buyer, who got his notice of assessment because we need that for the grant and everything, settled today so I could beat you in lodgements. Into settlement, sorry.
Zinger.
So it's not over till it's over, baby. And with that, finance on tap.
Did you?
Bang.
And that's the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you didn't fall asleep. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope you learned something today.
Out.